All right, the word of the day is function. Function is defined as for every input, there is only one output. So a function can be shown with a set of ordered pairs, a map and diagram, and a table. Let's look at some examples and non-examples. Okay, so speaking of map and diagram, here's an example with a map and diagram. So if we're looking at an ordered pair like 5, 12, on this side I have my inputs, and I'm going to draw an arrow to the 12, which would be my output. Here I have 1623, right? And so again, this is a mapping diagram where we're drawing arrows from the inputs to the outputs. So we have two ordered pairs here shown in the mapping diagram, 0, 10, 0, 0, and -14, -2. Now, this is a non-example, right? And the reason why it's a non-example is because the ordered pairs have the same input. We see two zeros, right? But we have two different outputs. For it to be a function, for every input, there should only be one output. So we shouldn't see these double arrows here. So that was a non-example. All right. Now, here is actually another non-example, right? Where this is a table now, and you can see that there are two 9-year-olds, two 8-year-olds with different heights. So this would not be, we have two inputs that have more than one output. This relation is not a function as shown in the table here. Right? Here is kind of a real world example, and this is an example of a function, right? Each hour of parking time has a different cost. So the cost to park is a function of time. The hours would be our inputs, and the cost would be the output. This has been examples and non-examples of our word of the day of function. And we saw ordered pairs, mapping diagram, and a table. Just to summarize here, a relation is a function if each input corresponds to exactly one output. You can use an arrow diagram or a table to determine whether a relation is a function. So this relation is a function. Here we see each input corresponds to exactly one output. So here's an example of a mapping diagram that is a function. Here's another table where the relation is not a function. One input is assigned to two different outputs. All right, thanks for watching.